Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Patrick Baer, and this is my colleague Alex Bew. We are AmeriCorps Vista volunteers currently serving on the Promise Zone Initiative in West Philadelphia. But today, we're here representing West Philly eCycle. West Philly eCycle is an electronics recycling business that collects, repairs, sorts, disassembles, data wipes, and diverts electronic waste for West Philadelphia anchor institutions, businesses, and communities. We hire citizens returning from jails and prisons who make up an underserved population in the city. We're asking for $75,000 in startup funding to build initial capacity, fund operating expenses, and hire expert consultants. But let me show you what that means and why we're doing it. So first, if you wouldn't mind, take out your phones. I know you all have some sort of a phone here. So take out your phones and consider what your phone really is, what your phone really represents. So this little black box or white box, it really contains a lot of valuable data. And it makes up, among other things, your work, your personal life. The phone represents all sorts of connections to the larger world and to your world and really to opportunities. Your phone really represents access. So many people in Philadelphia have phones, and they might have smartphones, but they don't have that same access. Returning citizens in particular are disconnected and struggle to access opportunity. And this isn't a small disconnect. Every year, nearly 30,000 individuals return to Philadelphia from time spent in some form of incarceration, without access and with limited opportunity. 20,000 of those individuals will reoffend within 3 years. Between reentry and reoffense, the majority of them are unemployed. So let me repeat that. About 2/3 of returning citizens will reoffend within 3 years. And meaningful employment has been shown to significantly reduce the rate of recidivism. So now let me jump back to the phone that's in front of you. It's likely that if you're one of about 75% of Americans that you'll throw away your phone. Maybe you'll stick it in a drawer somewhere, but you probably won't go out of your way to recycle it. And when you don't recycle it, that phone eventually will probably end up in a landfill, along with the stuff that's inside it, which includes gold and platinum, and then also some poisons like beryllium. So there's actually more gold in 4 smartphones than there is in a pound of gold ore. So West Philly eCycle thinks that there's tremendous opportunity here. Just 25% of e-waste is currently recycled. Yet responsible recycling yields gold, silver, copper, and platinum at a rate that's 85% more energy efficient than mining and producing materials from scratch. The e-recycling industry is expected to grow to be about a $41 billion industry by 2019, with a compound annual growth rate of 23%. So again, we're asking for $75,000 to connect the issues of e-waste and recidivism. We think each can be the other's opportunity. The $75,000 breaks down into $35,000 for initial operating expenses, startup costs, and overhead, $25,000 for initial staff capacity, and $15,000 for expert consulting. The last is especially important because maybe you're wondering if anyone's done this before, or if someone has, if it's possible, but someone has, and it is possible. We're working very closely with Kabira Stokes of Isidore Recycling in Los Angeles, and her organization is part of an even larger network that we're working with called Impact Recyclers, whose 7 national members have each created an electronics recycling social enterprise similar to what we have. West Philly eCycle focuses on 3 steps in the recycling process: the collection, the sorting, and the initial processing. None of these involves handling toxic materials, but only the preparation of e-waste for partners downstream, who will be audited to ensure the highest levels of environmental stewardship. Our three steps correspond with 3 levels of employment, or a professional ladder. On their way up, employees develop skills that can transfer out to other jobs, whether they be in computer repair or IT. This model allows us to serve a larger number of individuals as people work their way up through West Philly eCycle and hopefully on to outside employment beyond. Studies have shown that employment has led to recidivism rates between 15 and 25%, which is less than half of a typical returning citizen. Some social enterprises have even recorded rates as low as 5 to 10%. 4 employees will be hired the first year after referral from partner organizations that serve returning citizens. By the 3rd year, West Philly eCycle plans to employ 13 returning citizens and generate yearly revenues of nearly $1 million. So earlier I said that there are 20,000 returning citizens in Philadelphia that will reoffend within 3 years, and that's still a big number. And West Philly eCycle can't fix that alone. but we can provide ladders of opportunity and impact. We can start by adding to a few of those individuals circuitry of memories and dreams and disappointments, that very rare element of hope. So we are West Philly eCycle, and we believe that the things that we've discarded from society can provide opportunities for people who we often discard from society. So thank you for your time.